What I'm trying to say is that, number one, I've known people who are non-believers who also had near-death experiences, the same thing that you've had. Their heart stopped for like 2-3 minute thing, and they saw nothing, absolutely nothing, right? So I would ask, how would you explain that? But the second thing that I would say is that I'm not going to doubt your experience, right? You had that experience. What I am going to doubt is, what are you attributing that experience to? Just because you experience that thing doesn't really make the thing real, because I can experience a pink dragon in my garage. That doesn't mean that pink dragons are real, right? I could be deluded. I could be high. There could be multiple things to explain why I experience, right? So just to wrap up, or just to reiterate what I'm saying here, when it comes to near-death experiences, I know people who don't believe that also had near-death experiences. They didn't see what you saw. They saw nothing. How would you explain that?
Because it's up to God to allow that to happen. That's why you've heard of people that die from stroke and heart attacks, and they didn't come back to tell their story. Why? Because they are dead. So it's up to it's about a relationship that you have with God. Some people don't see nothing. But if you go on YouTube, there are people like Brian Melvin, Bill Weiss, 23 Minutes in Hell. There is Jim Woodward. There is Ivan Tuttle. There is so many people that I can refer you to who are not dead, who are not bloggers, who are just making money. There are people who are already well-to-do, like Jim Woodward, the Canadian pilot, who saw his soul leave his body. These people are not people who need money. They are people who are coming out and some of these people are atheists. Robin was an atheist. And
Right, I
I
understand. All that is good. All that is good and well, right? All that is good and well. But that doesn't mean that what the experience is actually real.